Hi Cancer, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from Hearts. We're going to do your month ahead love reading for you today. We're doing the Gypsy, in the style of the Gypsy Tarot spread, which I really like doing for love readings. We're using the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. If you'd like to order a personal reading, guys, you can do. Go through to the end of the reading. There's a box. It shows like a magician, but it's a black magician with two bunches in their hair. You click on that, it goes straight through to my website. I'm also taking orders now for the year ahead readings. You can either order a year ahead reading for 12 months from now or one that goes 12 months from January 2019. And also, God, what was the other thing I was about to say to you? God, don't you just hate that when you're thinking something and then suddenly it just kind of goes out of your mind? Yeah, you order those through ordering a Lenormand or a live spread reading for the year. So let's have a look, guys, what's coming in for you guys in November 2018 for your love reading. These are large cards, so it's the giant version of the Rider-Waite that we're using, which I really like using these because they turn up looking beautiful on the screen, which I really, really like. So I think we'll start using these from now on for your love readings, your monthly love readings, okay? So Universe Spirit, show me Cancerians. What's coming in for the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun and Rising signs, and their love lives in the month of November 2018 through a Gypsy Tarot spread. What's coming in for the zodiac sign of Cancer and their love lives in the month of November 2018? Show me. Alright, so sorry about the little fluffy bits on this thing, and it keeps going out of focus as well sometimes. It comes back in, it's usually when I'm sort of moving around. I think the camera's hypersensitive. Right, okay. So let's have a look for you guys. Pardon me while I take time just to put the cards out because I've got to have a look at the screen. I look at the monitor that I'm on and also the camera flip screen to see where the cards are being placed and how they're being placed. 4, 5, 6 and 7. Oh, that's gone right out of view there. Is it going to come back in? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I hope those look neat enough, and 7. They just show it really beautifully. I really love you. I've never used these before for the generals on YouTube, but I started using them and just fell in love with the way that everything looked on the screen. Let's have a look at what's going on around your mental and emotional then, Cancerians. Let's have a look at what the situation is. Well, the situation is about strength, and strength can mean a couple of things in a love reading. Strength can mean to have patience, to hold back on your desires and your passions. The strength card can also mean a Leo person, and strength can mean cooperation within a relationship. How do you feel about the strength card mentally and emotionally? I feel that you feel the 7 of Wands energy. So some of you guys, I think that you're feeling mentally and emotionally, I feel that you're feeling a sense of empowerment, because that's what the 7 of Wands is. The 7 of Wands means standing up for yourself, standing within your power, feeling strong, feeling confident. And I feel that there is a sense of mental and emotional power here with the 7 of Wands over this strength energy here. So the strength energy here, it depends on what the strength is though, because the strength energy, for me, it means a whole host of things. But let's just say, for example, the strength card is about having the power and having the patience and the determination to hold back on your desires. I feel that this makes you feel a great deal of empowerment with the 7 of Wands energy. The reason for this is because of a King of Pentacles. So there's somebody around you guys, a King of Pentacles, okay? And this could be a Taurus, Virgo, and Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn individual. Doesn't have to be. But your King of Pentacles, usually readers read this as a very good card when it comes to love, because King of Pentacles is a very responsible, very loyal, very faithful character when it comes to love. And I feel that, you know, the situation around strength energy, so the situation is all about strength, okay? and you're feeling a sense of empowerment around this strength energy showing here because of it depends on how we want to read that, to be honest with you. I think that if it's going to flow as a sentence, really this is all about patience. Mentally and emotionally you're feeling, I think there's somebody worth waiting for you guys here. I think there's somebody worth waiting for, because the strength card is a very sexual card as well. So the lion wants to go off and it wants to go and it wants to devour everything in its path. But the strength, the strength card is actually named after the lady on the card. So this lady here is named Strength. And really they're both strength in a way, because this lion has a great deal of power. It has the power to go off and just explore. Remember, it's a wild beast. So if it wants to go off and run and eat someone, it will do that, because it doesn't really have a conscience. It just goes with what its feelings are. But the strength card, the lady strength has a conscience. And so she's really kind of, this is all a little bit of a metaphor in a way. And the metaphor is all about holding back on your desires in a way with the strength. And I do feel that you feel a sense of empowerment concerning that, Cancerians, because I feel that with this showing as being a King of Pentacles, he's not reversed, he's in the upright. This is probably someone that you're feeling, yeah, this is somebody who's worth waiting for. So I'm not going to just jump into bed with this individual in November. I'm not just going to, rush into, for me, these three cards here are really saying for me, for some of you Cancerians, I'm not rushing into anything with this individual, because this individual is worth waiting for. This individual is just the type of individual. And there are two kings within the tarot that really are the ideal partner within love, and that's King of Cups and the King of Coins. They're both really, really ideal individual, because this person will look after you. This person will have your best interests at heart. They might be a business person. They might, be very focused on their business, but the reason why the King of Pentacles is focused on making money is because he wants to create a nice living environment for his wife and for his children and blah blah blah. So he wants to make sure that everybody is, it's not just about love for the King of Coins. King of Coins wants to make sure that the partner is materially looked after. He's a very generous king as well. So King of Pentacles shows us somebody who's very, very generous. And when you get this guy in a reading, he'll look after you. Male or female, they'll look after you. They'll have your best interests at heart, and they'll contribute towards the house. They're not selfish when they're in the upright. So I think that here you're saying, well, I feel empowered and strong enough with this Seven of Wands to hold back on my passions, on my desires, because this person here is worth it. They're worth the wait. What's going on around your present situation though? So the Two of Swords is the situation. Two of Swords can be about keeping your options open. It can also be about emotionally blocking yourself off, and it can also be about being in two minds. What are you experiencing around this Two of Swords energy showing up here? Well, you're experiencing worry. That's interesting, the Nine of Swords energy. So I feel that this probably changes the idea of what's going on here. You guys are feeling a sense of empowerment. Mentally and emotionally, the Seven of Wands, basically references, I feel confident enough, I feel strong enough, I feel empowered enough with the Seven of Wands energy, because the situation is about me waiting, holding back. Maybe there's something to do with holding back on your tears, maybe with this Strength energy, holding back on your rage, because the Strength card can also mean to be rage. But you've got to be able, this is all about control, self-control. There are a few, it's funny because you've got the Chariot that comes before Strength, and they're both cards that reference the need to control one's passions, the need to, usually with the Chariot, it's the need to control one's emotions. And I have to look at the Strength card, and it reminds me of the card that says to control one's rage. So I feel the situation is all about controlling your rage more than anything. And mentally and emotionally, you feel empowered enough to do this. I think because this shows as a King of Pentacles, there's something about this person that you trust. You've put your trust in an individual here, Cancerians. But I feel that in the present situation, the situation is about somebody who's been emotionally blocking you. This person might not have been contacting you. And I feel that what you're experiencing is worry around this with the Nine of Swords energy. And what's the reason for worry? It's got to be a good card. Well, it's because of the Eight of Wands energy. So the Eight of Wands, you're worrying because the Eight of Wands is all about communication. You're worried. See, this is the reason why you're worrying here. So the situation is, I think that this King of Pentacles is probably blocking some of you guys. But you trust this person. You're saying, look, I'm not going to get in a rage about this. I'm not going to get out of my pride about it with the Strength energy. And I feel empowered enough not to do that. Because you know what? With the Seven of Wands energy, I feel empowered enough because this person comes across as being trustworthy. A King of Pentacles will virtually always come across as being trustworthy. However, the present situation is talking about a different thing. And I think that this is about distance, the Eight of Wands. I think that this person here, this King of Pentacles, might have blocked some of you guys. So this person might not be contacting you. And I think that what you're experiencing for some of you Cancerians is a great deal of worry. Because with the Eight of Wands energy, I would say, you know, you read cards differently. So you don't always read one card as the, you know, the one thing. You wouldn't say, well, it might be because of communication. But the communication, the Eight of Wands isn't reversed. So you couldn't say, you know, if this was reversed, I'd have probably said, well, you're worried because this person, you know, they're not coming forward, Eight of Wands. They're moving very slow. They've slowed down with the Eight of Wands being reversed, but it's not reversed. And I would say, well, it can't be communication because I don't think that this person, maybe they communicated something to you. Or other than that, I would say probably with the Eight of Wands energy, this is about distance. Eight of Wands also means distance in relationships. All things are up in the air. Because another word that you can use, another key word for the Eight of Wands is things being up in the air. Let's go with the word king. The things are up in the air here with the Eight of Wands. I think that you're worried because, number one, the situation is about this person not contacting you or blocking you out slightly, Two of Swords energy. And I think that as a result of that, you guys are worrying because you don't know what's going on. Things are really up in the air. You're kind of like, well, what the fuck's going on here? You know, but you're determined here with this Seven of Wands. Mentally and emotionally, you're determined because the situation is, I'm going to have strength. I'm going to have faith. Strength is also about trust and having faith. So the situation is about having trust, having faith. Okay, and mentally and emotionally, you know, you're empowered to do so. You're confident to do that because this person shows us trustworthy as a King of Coins. But I think that this person's not contacting some of you guys that much, and it's making you worry because you're thinking, well, what's going on here? This person's left everything up in the air with the Eight of Wands. I don't really know what's going on. Around the hopes and desires, Cancerians, for November, we've got the World Energy. World Energy means the achievement of a particular goal within a relationship. The World Energy also means your soulmate, the person that you've met, the person that they're everything to you when you get the World Energy. So the World Energy, I think, is all about the achievement of a goal. And what are you experiencing or what are you hoping for with that World Energy? Well, there you go, the Star. Manifestation, dreams coming true, everything happening the way that you want it to with the Star Energy. So the World Energy is all about, I think the situation refers to when it looks at the world, that this relationship, this person means everything to you guys. I feel that you have met someone that you feel is your absolute soulmate. And your hopes are, well, yeah, that I'm on the right path with the Star Energy. That everything is going to manifest the way that I have dreamt it's going to manifest, that it's the way that I've hoped that it's going to manifest with the Star Energy. And the reason for that is because the King of Swords energy. Now that's interesting, the King of Swords. Why would you hope that something would manifest because of the King of Swords? I mean, Cancerians, that's not you. The King of Swords isn't you. The King of Swords, I think it's because this person is the King of Pentacles. And when you get a King of Swords, this person's highly moralistic. I think that this person is not only has not only come across to some of you guys, Cancerians, as being a salt of the earth, down to earth, honest, generous individual, they come across as having some high morals and speaking the truth as well. Because the King of Swords is a truth teller. This person tells the truth and they're honest. Okay, this person is a highly honest truth teller when you get the King of Swords. And you're saying to yourself, well, the situation around my hopes, it's all about the achievement of a goal. And I'm hoping that this will manifest with the Star Energy. My achievement, the achievement of the goal is being with this King of Pentacles, Aka King of Swords. Because this person told me with the King of Swords. This person's been straight down the line with me. They've been honest. They're not showing us a reversal, which shows a liar and a cheat and somebody who is inconsistent. King of Swords in the upright will always be somebody who's pretty consistent in love because he tells the truth. He's honest. He'll tell you straight. He's told me, he or she has told me straight what their intentions are. So, you know, you've put, I get the impression, Cancerian, when I look at this reading, that you've put a lot of faith in an individual here. But for some reason, you don't know what the hell's going on with this person. Because for some of you, this person might not have contacted you in a while, the Two of Swords. And you're worrying about that because it's like, well, what the fuck's going on? Everything's up in the air here. They've left everything kind of like, they left me, in a way, the Eight of Wands is very similar to a Hanged Man card because it means things are left in the up in the air. Things are left in suspension. And I think this person has left a little bit in suspension. But here, but again, in the hopes, you're determined to trust. You are determined in your hopes area to trust this individual. Because this is all about the manifestation of a goal, you know. The Star Energy is the manifestation and this is the goal. So the situation is all about a goal being achieved and you will hope against hope that this is going to manifest. Because this person, it's all about this person, what they told you. This person told you this. This person said this to you, Cancerian. They were straight down the line. They were honest. They were reliable with their words with the King of Swords energy. Now, what's going on around your expectations? Well, the situation is all about the Two of Coins. So the Two of Coins could be this King of Pentacles, Aka King of Swords, juggling a lot of stuff. So maybe this person is a professional person. Maybe this person has a lot of work. Maybe this person has a lot of responsibilities. What are you expecting around this juggler, which is Aka, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Swords? What are you expecting? Because the situation is all about this person who's not just juggling you, they might be juggling various things in their life. What will you expect of this situation in November if that's the case? The Page of Swords. So you might expect delayed information. This is delayed information. Delayed. Remember, when you do tarot, you read the cards how the story is panning out. So sometimes the Page of Swords will show it as a character you can't trust within love. Sometimes this is a wide boy. Then sometimes this is a person that's dapper, dresses nice, speaks nice, got the gift of the gab, takes you to bed and then leaves. But this is not a character. This is communication now. Page of Swords, when it comes to communication, is often delayed communication or bad news. I think that you say to yourself, you know what? This person has a lot on their plate. Two of Coins energy. They're juggling a lot. They're doing a lot. And what I expect is if this person's really busy, I expect to have delayed communication. I expect this person not to communicate with me because they're very busy. But really, what's the reason for you expecting delayed in communication? Because of the Ace of Swords energy. That's interesting. Oh. So that's a tricky one in a way, because Ace of Swords indicates communication. It also, maybe this person's putting new plans into action here with the Ace of Swords energy. The Ace of Swords is also the truth too. So why is it that you're expecting? Because the situation is all about this person who's juggling stuff. Maybe they're not juggling. Two of Coins can also be somebody who's weighing things up. Somebody who's got a decision to make. And because that Ace of Swords shows there, that I'm reckoning that's not a communicative card in this instance. This is all about somebody who's seeing something clearly. So I almost feel that your expectations of this are, well, if this person's weighing things up, I expect that this person's not contacting me because of that with the Page of Swords. Perhaps they're seeing something a little bit more clearly now. Perhaps there's a realisation, a new idea that's come to this individual here about me. The Cancerian. What is it you can't see though around this situation? Well, I do feel that the situation is about somebody who's taking a step back to assess what they want in this relationship, because that's often the Seven of Coins when it comes to love. You're taking a step back and you're saying, is this something I want to invest in, or should I just leave it? Now, what you can't see coming around this energy of the Seven of Coins is the Ace of Wands. So what you can't see coming in is a fresh start with the Ace of Wands energy. And what's the reason for that Ace of Wands energy? Because of the Queen of Pentacles. There's probably somebody else in the mix here. There's probably, so this could be what you can't see. Maybe this person's evaluated the situation, and what you can't see is they've started a new relationship. Who have they started a new relationship with? A Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins is not you, Cancerian. She can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, can be a darker haired male or female with this Queen of Coins. She's definitely not you because she's not your sign. So this isn't you. What you can't see, this person, or this person may have had a fling, Ace of Wands with a Queen of Coins, because Ace of Wands can show as a fling, or it can show as starting a new relationship, I think, with another individual. So I think that what you can't see, it's either in November that this person, for some of you guys, might have done this, or it's coming in at some point that this person's starting something, or maybe there's an attraction here to another individual showing up here. So therefore, you would probably be around the right track looking here if you were thinking to yourself, well, I expect that if this person, Two of Coins, and also the Two of Coins isn't just weighing up, the Two of Coins is a player card as well. So it might be the situation that you're thinking of around the expectation is that this person's playing you. They're juggling you, but also maybe they're juggling somebody else. And you're expecting, well, I don't expect to get any communication from this individual because of the Ace of Swords. But also it might be with the Page of Swords energy. I expect that I'm going to do some investigation here because I need to find out the truth. Page of Swords, remember, is also an investigator within the tarot. So this is somebody who's sneaking around, looking at people's Facebook, looking at people's Snapchat, their Instagram. Who are they communicating with? Trying to find stuff. This is an investigator. So it might be here as well, Cancerians, that you say, well, the situation around my expectation, if this person is juggling stuff, juggling me, Two of Coins, playing me off against somebody else, I expect I'm going to need to find the truth with the Page of Swords energy, okay? Because I'm expecting that I'm going to need to investigate this a little bit more with this Page of Swords, because with the Ace of Swords, I actually need to find the truth. And you probably wouldn't be that far off it, because for some of you guys, if it resonates, it may be with this Seven of Coins energy. The situation is that this King of Pentacles, Aka King of Swords, who seemed so honest, so down to earth, really into you, well, maybe they took a step back here with the Seven of Coins energy. And what you can't see is that through them taking a step back, it might be that they started something with a Queen of Coins here. Let's have a look at the immediate future then. Magician reversed. Okay, so Magician reversed can be referred to as a liar within the tarot, somebody who is has bad intentions, somebody who is not honest, somebody who has completely pulled the wool over your eyes. But the Magician reverse can also say that somebody doesn't feel confident and they lack the confidence to start something, to start a new path, to start something of a new creation up with you. So the situation is about a Magician reverse. What is it that's coming in around that Magician reverse in the immediate future? While this person's withdrawing with the Four of Swords energy in the reverse, in the upright, sorry, and the reason for that is because of the King of Cups energy. Now, King of Cups can be you because you are Cancerian, and that can be read as a Cancerian or a Scorpio. Maybe this Magician reverse, aka King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Two of Pentacles guy, maybe the situation is about somebody who hasn't been completely honest with you, and what you're experiencing is a withdrawal. Maybe they're withdrawing because you, the King of Cups, have been very interested in an emotional way, perhaps here, because he's not reversed, he's in the upright. But however, the King of Cups in the upright can also be read as somebody who is emotionally cutting themselves off. So this is somebody who's emotionally cooling down a little bit as well with that King of Cups energy as well. Can be read like that in the upright too. So potentially what you're dealing with is the situation is that nothing is getting started here. This person is not initiating anything here, is the situation. Also, this person with the Magician in the reverse hasn't been entirely honest. And what you're experiencing around that is this person withdrawing. Maybe they're becoming emotionally distant with that King of Cups energy. Maybe they're cooling down emotionally wise. The overall outcome for the month suggests the Fool. Well, it's a good card because the Fool card is about freedom. So the situation is all about new beginnings, freedom, and taking a new path. What is the overall outcome around that Fool energy? The Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, tricky card to read because this can be an exit card. This is moving forward, moving on. What's the reason for the Knight of Wands energy? The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. Okay, that's interesting. I feel two things really. I think either Cancerians in the overall outcome, because what we're seeing here is somebody I think is removing themselves from you, distancing themselves because they're a King of Cups. Now the King of Cups, see the King of Cups I could read in a few ways. I think number one, I think this King of Pentacles, aka King of Swords, aka Two of Pentacles guy here, and the Seven of Coins dude here, I feel they show as the Magician reversed. And I think that the situation is that this person isn't initiating anything with you with that Magician in the reverse. They've probably told you a few porkies. And what you'll come to realise is that this person around that energy, they have actually withdrawn. The Four of Swords. Possibly they're finding love. Look, he's looking towards the Three of Cups with others. Okay, which includes this Queen of Coins showing here. So possibly this King of Cups, this person who showed us. I think that what we're looking at with these kings, okay, we just don't have a King of Wands here, but we've got three kings in this reading. So I feel that what we're looking at is we're looking at a King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and a King of Cups that are actually the same individual. They're just shown as, you know, but because in tarot you can have one person that shows as several people. They don't always have to show as the one individual. You can have one person showing as several. Okay, and I think that this person shows here as the King of Pentacles when they're being really grounded, really responsible, really loyal to you. They're wanting to settle down. They're saying all of the right things to you with the King of Swords. They're being open. They're being honest. They're being straight down the line, which is why you put a lot of faith in this person. And they're showing here as the King of Cups energy. But this I would read probably as a negative, even if it's in the upright. And that's the one thing that people don't understand about tarot. You can still get an upright King of Cups who isn't really a great dude, even though that's your sign. I don't think that that's you. I think that this is this King of Swords, aka King of Pentacles, aka King of Swords, and I feel that this person's withdrawn because their cup is open. They are emotionally receptive, possibly with the Three of Cups to others, potentially. Okay. However, in the immediate future, we've got the Fool energy showing here. So, is it a case of that the situation is all about new beginnings, in which the overall outcome is this person with the Knight of Wands coming back? With the Knight of Wands energy, do they want a reconciliation perhaps with the Three of Cups? Or is this about a new beginning in which you Cancerians move on with this Knight of Wands? Because, you know, you're deciding to go out there and have a little bit of fun with your friends with the Three of Cups energy. I think it's one of the two. I think either there is a possibility for this person to come back in again, okay? But this person shows as a Knight of Wands because they're not particularly serious, okay? They're not, and also when I see Knights rushing towards Four of Swords card, I know that this Knight is coming back into, you know, to bring something out again. Because the Four of Swords is all about withdrawal and going to sleep. While the Knight of Wands is sure as hell going to reinvigorate the Four of Swords. So this is almost like two cards together, almost like the Four of Swords in the reverse, a return. You know, this Knight of Wands is rushing into the Four of Swords person to wake them up. So it's almost like this person could be the person that comes back to reignite the situation again. Maybe they want a reconciliation with you. For some of you guys, it's about freedom. New beginnings, you guys, the overall outcome, moving on with that Knight of Wands energy showing here, perhaps here. And with the Three of Cups, because with the Three of Cups, maybe some of you guys finding time with your friends, that type of thing. You know, we are coming up to the Christmas period and, you know, Halloween and all the rest of it and bonfire night. So, you know, some of you guys just going out and kind of just enjoying life again and saying, well, just forget this individual, or maybe it's this individual coming back round again. But now they show as being, if it's the person coming back round again, they're showing now as being the Knight of Wands, which is a great reduction on them being a king, because these are two good kings for love. All kings are really good for love, to be perfectly honest with you. But I just feel that you've got somebody around you. And it's a shame, really, I think. I think if this you know, a lot of people want to say my readings are negative. I'm not being negative, but I'm an intuitive reader. And if I read something and it feels like it feels, then that's it, really, for me. You know? And that's it. And I'm sorry that, you know, I did a Scorpio reading and I had one person say, oh, all of those readings, all those cards are really good. You could have read it in a different way. But then she added on, because my relationship, and it was like, this isn't fucking about you. This relationship, this reading isn't, this is what annoys me about doing YouTube in a way as a tarot reader, because you get people coming on and saying, oh, no, but that's all wrong. And you've read, you know, all the cards here were actually really positive, and that could have been read, you know, in a really positive way and blah, blah. I'm not here to do that. It's not that I'm not here to give positive readings. Of course I am. But I'm also here to be honest with the readings that I do. That's what I'm here for, or else I wouldn't do tarot. I wouldn't bother my arse. Because, you know, I'm not here to tell you a load of shit so I can get a load more, you know, a load more views on my videos and a load more readings into my website. That's not what I'm here to do. I would never do that. I might as well give up the tarot if I'm just going to turn everything around to the way people want it. It's funny, the people that comment and say, oh, no, it's this, it's that, it's the other. It's like, but that's your relationship. And how come the thumbs up on the readings are more than the thumbs down? How come I've got comments telling me that they are backing up what I'm saying and this is what they're going through? Now, for some of you guys, this isn't going to resonate with you. Remember, it's a general reading. Not all general readings are going to resonate. And I'm sorry if I'm ranting, but it's getting to a point where I'm getting sick and tired of having people come on in the comments section and moan because it's not what they want to hear, or because, oh, I'm in a great relationship. That's all wrong. You should have read it like this or read it like that. I will read it as I see fit as a tarot reader. I will read it as I see fit. Whether all of the cards are upright or reversed, I will read the reading as I see fit. And what I'm seeing here is somebody who's very changeable. That's what I'm seeing, is somebody who's changeable. And it's not that I'm pig-headed. It's not that I'm being horrible. Of course, I want the best for everyone. I've been through enough in my life to know that I want the best for my business, for what I run, for what I do. It's all about the client and trying to get them the best advice that I possibly can through the cards. It really, really is. There could be a return here of somebody here, but we can't ignore in the hidden factors that there is an Ace of Wands and a Queen that isn't you. Do you know what I mean? That Queen is not you. That's somebody else. And we know that the Ace of Wands, it can either be a new relationship or it can be a one-night stand. Or it can be sex, you know, because it's a male phallic symbol. So that can mean all sorts of things. And you can read this how you want in a way, Canceris. It's up to you. But what I'm seeing here is strength. Strength can mean cooperation in a relationship, okay? And perhaps the situation is about cooperation within a relationship, in which mentally and emotionally you guys are protecting this. Seven of Wands is also the card of needing to protect a relationship here. Or this could be, well, I'm going to, you know, I'm not going to get out my pram, because this card is about rage, and it's about needing to hold back on our rage. It's about don't get so angry. So the situation could be for some of you guys, well, I need to focus on staying calm with the strength energy, and mentally and emotionally, yeah, I trust this. I feel empowered enough to do this, not to get out of my pram, not to get angry, because this is the King of Pentacles. It's because of this dude here. And what does the King of Pentacles do? Because the King of Pentacles showed me that he or she is a very grounded, very loyal, very nice character. They're generous. They've taken me out for meals. They've been really kind to me. They've been lovely to me. They've told me about their long-term plans and how maybe they want to settle down with me. That's the type of shit the King of Coins would do. This is why he's considered to be the best king. But this is how a tarot reading works when you get other information coming in. So if all this is going on and you're determined to remain calm with these two cards here, because somebody is showing you with this King of Pentacles how grounded they are, how mature they are, how much they want to be with you in a relationship, Cancerians. Yet in the present situation, the situation is about the Two of Swords. Now that situation with the Two of Swords is often somebody who's blocking you out, or somebody who is emotionally resistant, or they're not showing you anything, or they're not even contacting you sometime with the Two of Swords. Well, we've got, what are you experiencing? Of course you're experiencing worry. Look at her. She's crying. She's got sleepless nights. So some of you might be experiencing a great deal of worry. And why is that? Because this person told you that they want to settle down. They treated you to meals. They treated you like a goddess or a god. They treated you like a queen or a king. They really treated you well. And yet they seem to be at times not even communicating with you with the Two of Swords energy. And it's got you worried because from what they've told you here, why is it that everything is up in the air? You're kind of like with the other one, well, what the fuck is going on here? What is going on here? They've told me that they want this, they want that. They've treated me like a prince or a princess. And yet they seem to be fairly kind of, they seem to disappear with the Two of Swords or not even contact me. And it's got me worried because I think that things are probably a little bit up in the air concerning this. I don't know what's going on. They've left me kind of high and dry. They've left me in a state of suspension with the Eight of Wands. However, in your hopes, it says, well, the situation is about the achievement of a goal. The situation is about the world. You have high expectations with the World card. So the situation is all about your expectations, your high expectations of this individual. Because despite them acting weirdly in this area here and getting you all worried, they've still said to you, no, I am the King of Pentacles. I'm trustworthy, I'm loyal, and I want to settle down and I want to build something with you. That's what King of Coins does. And you say here, mentally and emotionally, I am determined to have faith and strength in this situation because they told me that they are this. They've shown me that they are this. You know, I'm worried here, but I'm determined to have faith in this person here. And in your hopes, you say, well, the situation is, yeah, I do have high expectations, but I'm hoping around these high expectations that they're going to manifest with the star. They're going to come to fruition because this person is moralistic. This person is an honest man or woman. This person tells the truth. They're straight down the line. They've been really clear with me about what their intentions are, wanting to settle down, wanting to, you know, build a relationship with me. So, you know, even though I'm worried up here, some of you guys think, no, it's got to be irrational because they really have told me all the truth. They've told me in these two areas exactly what they are, and I trust them. So you're determined to trust an individual for some of you guys. However, your expectations say something different. So for some of you guys, the situation is about a player, the Two of Coins, and you say, well, I expect that if this person is a player, I expect maybe that I'm going to need to do some research on this. I expect if this person's acting weirdly or acting 50-50 with me, I expect I'm going to need to do some research on this. I expect that if this person with the Two of Coins is juggling me and other stuff in their life, I'm going to have to do some research on this with the Page of Swords because I fucking need the truth. I need to know the truth about what the hell is going on. So you expect that if you've got a player here or somebody who's not being, which is probably what's going on in your mind through this area, despite your determination and your hopes to trust this individual because of what they've told you, you say to yourself here, I expect that if they're playing me, Two of Coins as a player, I expect I'm going to need to find the truth. Or if they're juggling a lot of stuff, I need to find out the truth. I need to do my investigation. Page of Swords is an investigation. Investigative because I need to know the truth. I need to educate myself because I need to know the truth. I need to know the truth. What you can't see though is I feel this King of Coins stroke King of Swords has been doing some evaluation on the relationship. And what you can't see around that, it might be what they're evaluating is they want a fresh start, Ace of Wands. Or maybe they want to, you know, they're attracted to another individual, the Queen of Coins. There's somebody else here in this person's vicinity for some of you guys. And that's why they're doing what they're doing. That's why they're doing this. Possibly because of this. Okay? So despite what they've told you here, for some reason, along the line, this person who I feel started off being extraordinarily honest shows character traits of not being 100% what they seem. We don't need a Seven of Swords or a moon in this. It's clear as day to me that somewhere along the line this person, because that's not you. Okay, now the immediate future, we've also got a Magician reversed. So the situation could be, this is where they show up as being slightly more dishonest. Situation is about somebody who's being dishonest, somebody who's not initiating something with you, somebody who's not calling you, who's not contacting you. What you can expect for some of you guys is a time of silence with the Four of Swords energy showing here. Okay, this is silence, no action. Does this person have intentions with this King of Cups? Are they emotionally receptive to other people, for example, including that Queen of Coins? Because he's got his cup open and it's to the Three of Cups. So is this person kind of showing love and care maybe to other people? Are they showing emotional interest to another group of women, for example, or men? Do you see what I mean? However, the immediate future, well, it could work two ways. For some of you guys, it's a new beginning. Maybe the overall outcome is with the Knight of Wands, this person comes back. They come back finally from their slumber. They're coming back to shake things up again. Maybe they want a reconciliation with you, Three of Cups. Or maybe, just maybe, this is you guys in the overall outcome. New beginnings. Deciding overall outcome to go out there and have some fun, possibly with friends. Or maybe the overall outcome is the situation is about a fool, somebody who's non-committal. And the overall outcome is around this situation, they're a bit of a play with the Knight of Wands. Because, you know, there's other people around them. Three of Cups, other groups. They're playing around with other groups of women, for example. Could work three ways. Maybe they come back. Maybe you guys forget it and go out there and have some fun. And maybe this person just goes off because whatever it is that they told you in this energy here, it wasn't 100% truthful. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine because we all, if this resonates with any of you guys, and as I say, I don't expect loads of thumbs up on my videos anymore because, you know, they're very specific, which is fair enough. I'm not worrying about that. But at the end of the day, I'm just a truth teller in readings. And I try and give you as many scenarios as I can. Because I recognise that it works differently for various people. Some of you people, the person comes back. But they come back as the Knight of Wands, which is what I don't like. Because it's a downstep from them being this. Okay? I do think for some of you guys, you had somebody around you who's really, really reeled you in. Really reeled you in. And that's why you were determined to trust them. But you've got niggling doubts in your expectations showing here. And also in the hidden factors, this person might have been doing some, you know, messing around with somebody else. And they are, for me, looking over at other groups. Maybe this person's looking at, but they're withdrawing. Maybe they withdraw as well because with the King of Cups, it's all about their emotional intellect as well. Because King of Cups is somebody who knows what's right for them and what's wrong. So it might be what you've got in the Magician reversed is not somebody necessarily who is a liar, but this person, it might be the situation, this person doesn't want to initiate anything, the situation. And what you experience is that they're withdrawing. Maybe with the King of Cups energy as well, they think, well, emotionally wise, it's for the best. They're not being horrible, but maybe it just doesn't fit in with them at the moment, which is why they're looking at somebody else. Potentially. So maybe this is your energy in the outcome, the overall outcome. I don't know whether they come back. So I think if they're withdrawing because emotionally wise, they say, this isn't really for me at the moment. I just want to have a bit of fun maybe with somebody else potentially. Maybe this is about you guys going out there and just having some fun and saying fuck it. All my readings I think are good, whether you feel that they're positive or negative. And some of you guys it will respond to and some of you guys it just won't. Some of you are in the most fantastic of relationships and I pray and I hope that you continue to be so. Okay, I really do. If it resonates with you, then hopefully, just hopefully, you'll find a way through the solution. If it doesn't resonate with you and you're having a great time in your life, go for it, guys. Really, I wish you all the best, okay? That's your love reading for the month of November 2018. I would like to say thanks ever so much, Cancerians, for joining me on Carol's Universe and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.